Hey everyone, three times the charm. Oop, I got a little notification. Oh, nothing important. Don't be nosy. So, today on Nathan's Way, I am going to be talking to you about journals, books of shadows, and grimoires. Grimoires. Oh, grimoires. That is like a tongue twister. So, like I said, this is my three times the charm video because I filmed this video like three times, and it's just like it's too long and a little bit boring, and I want to like waken it up a little. Okay, so let's talk about journals. These are my journals. These are cheap. These were like $5 each. I have three of them. My goal planning one is somewhere over yonder. This one was probably about the same price, and this one I got from a dollar store. So, what are these? Well, a long time ago, my Magickal record keeping was next to nil, next to nothing. It was in multiple spiral-bound notebooks, which I can't seem to keep one or finish one. So I literally just went through them when decluttering and like ripped out all the pages, got rid of all the, or recycled all the like leftover content, and looked through each and every page and decided what to keep, what not, and there were three piles. One was magic, one was school notes, and one was old emotional writings that I might do a video going through my poetry from high school, which should be interesting, maybe a little embarrassing, and maybe a little, what the hell were you thinking, boy? So, okay. These. Now, this one, I am so proud of this one. I got this a long time ago, and apparently I started writing, and it just took forever for me to get back to it. So, I officially decided that 2017 winter was when I was doing it, and it took me till 2018 summer to finish it. I'm very impressed with myself. So this is a scratch journal, bullet journal, and doodle book. See, that's what it says right there. So I can't lie. So look at all that, like. So yeah, this is not a bullet journal because bullet journals are way more organized from what I've seen. Oh, so I have a front page dedication. This book is for goals, plans, and thoughts. Okay, this is more for everything. So, oh look, the first time I moved to Jersey, I'm on track. Apparently I was on track, which, no I wasn't. Oh, I have a tarot reading by Arwen I did a couple of years ago. Notes. Oh, ooh, Ember's Prophecy. So, when me and Ember got together, on last November, not this past November, but the November before that, when we got together, she did a prediction for me, which I found very intriguing. And she said it should be around between March and June. Now, that March and June already passed, but she never said what March or June, so this could still happen. So predictions. Oh, taking my power back. Notes on taking my power back. Oh, look at this. This is when I was trying to create Chaotic This and That's logo. Oh, it's near and dear to my heart, but I really love this. I loved how that came out, but, you know, I decided to go in a whole nother direction. More notes about owning my power. Ooh, notes that I did with Kelly and Maddox, one of her videos, about page about abuse. I have notes about Sage, apparently there was some magical revelation about Sage back then, because I swear I've been using Sage for a while. Oh, notes on chakras, roots. Yeah, so I mean, like, look at all that. I have letters from an old crush from high school. Look at this. That was a doodle, but it kind of looks like, more like a sigil too. Who knows? I used to like doing those random stuff. So yeah, I'm proud of this because I finished it. This is the first one. I literally rolled it up and put it like right here. And like whenever I needed it, I would be like, boom, right. I have notes from work. I have notes from everything. So this was a catch-all notes. Now, this past year, I decided to go more in depth with this one. I mean, this is still notes. Hey, look, this was on my Instagram, but it's in black and white. Well, like, I have Damien Eccles, a letter to Damien Eccles I wrote like 3 times, and I decided the night before, or seeing it, write a whole nother one. I'm writing a whole nother one, and I photocopied it for myself and realized how many typos there were. And then these are scribbly dibbly dots. Yeah, I mean, oh, my phone was cracked to pieces, and I had to write phone numbers down, and then notes, tarot readings, and yeah, I'm about up to there. Like, I have still a ways to go. Now, since I really like this system, I decided to do one for goal planning and one for magical notes. My goal planning one is a little bit more filled up, but this one is like recently new. It's I have a front page dedication for it, which I like, and I always like having front page dedications, but the ones I'm going to show you in like other books besides this they're really outdated. But yeah, so what am I going to put in here? Well, this is going to be my catch-all for magical notes. Like, this is going to be my pre Book of Shadows, my pre Grimoire. Like, this is going to be my working book. Like, I am going to fold this up, put it in my pocket, and every time I have a magical note, boom, it's there. Now I only usually keep one, which is my catch-all, so when I do that, I will like put a sticky note in there and remind myself to put it in this one. Like, I have notes on the quietness of ritual, or like something about my inner demons. And yeah, so that is what that one's going to be. Now, this one is self-love. This one was the one I used for Self-Love September, and you know, I'm going to continue this. It hasn't been very like, I haven't been very consistent with this. Now, here is a different one. This one is for my magical recipes. Let's see. And yes, that is a human wine sticker. Whoop, whoop. That, I think it's upside down. Or right side up. So, may this book be blessed, full of magical recipes. well, outdated, but I have a recipe for incense, or my incense ratios. Lavender incense, my spray incense. Ooh, a cough syrup. Called mugwort incense. Yeah, so this is like gonna be my catch-all for recipes. Like, so these were all between $1 and $5. I don't care if I rip a page out, I scribble, I mess up. I don't care. It's $5. It's not gonna hurt. It's not like a fancy grimoire, which I love. I love the fancy fans. I love like really well done, beautiful, elaborate books of shadows. I do. But before you can do that, you need I need these. So that's what I did. I need these. Now, getting to my books of shadows. Now, I have two. 1 and 2. Now, this was going to be my traveling, like where I took it whenever I go on a Greyhound, whenever I go on an airplane, I would like to have this so I can write down like magical spells, magical workings and stuff. But it didn't work out. Or like when I'm somewhere like new and magical, I wanted this, but it didn't work out. So I had the front page, a dedication that I erased. And I have this habit of like taping sage onto the front cover. I don't do that anymore. Maybe I will, maybe I don't know. It's just, it doesn't work for me anymore. And then I had something right there I erased. So that didn't really work out. And I was always nervous about writing in this because my sister got it from me and she got it from, apparently it's from Indonesia, and it's fabric, hand painted, all that stuff. This one was an earthbound, earth something. It's a nice leather, it's like all hand done. Look at that. Like, I love this. I love Triskelions because it's always going in motion, and I feel like if I'm standing still, I'll go stagnant, and I don't feel good when I stand still. So, in the front I had a dedication, which, I do like dedications, but this one is way outdated. Like, yeah, so boom, and then the next page was something for a candle, a bottle. I still have the bottle. Loves. See, like, this is where the disconnect was happening. Like, I mean, I don't do pentagrams that much. I don't draw them like it's and the sigil, I mean, I don't even know what that was for. So, I mean, yeah, I wear pentacles, I wear pentagrams, but it's just, it's, I have other symbols and sigils, and I like wearing the one I have because I love that one. But when writing stuff down, I don't know. It's not my thing. Yeah, and I have another jar spell in here. So this one I had rules with. Write it in pencil first, go over it with pen. And then I messed up. And I got I got anxiety over this. And I love fancy books. But I got anxiety for like messing up, and I can't do that. Like, I need something where I can write in, where I'm not afraid to rip a page out. Now, I'm going to cut some of these pages out and like do something with them, and I might re-gift this. I mean, I got this in a time where I was in bed, like I was in a shitty relationship. I was in a horrible relationship, and this is like, I got it during that time, and you can say this kind of helped me get out of it, but it's still something I'm not fully connecting with it. Who knows? Maybe once the pages are written, like I take out a couple pages, maybe it will. I mean, it's good quality. It smells like leather, and you know, it's amazing. So I don't want it to go to waste, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. So I'll figure it out. Now this one right here, I got from. Hold on, one second. Don't you be nosy? Okay, so found the Instagram. So I got this from Cheryl Polcaro. She was an artist in Western Avenue Studios, which was a huge artist space. It was like a gigantic warehouse in Lowell, Massachusetts. And her partner, I don't know if they were boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or married, not married, but I don't know what their situation is or was, but I got this from her partner at the time, and I fell in love with it. I had to have it because I saw this. This is, well, I saw it as a Chaos Star. I loved it. I had to have it, but it was probably a year when I first saw it, and it was probably a year prior to me buying it where I saw it, and I fell in love. Like, I would trace my fingers, like, on it, and, like, I always went back to, like, want to get it, and, like, a couple times where it was just a little too much for me. Like, I couldn't do it. And then, look at this. You got the sun, or Chaos Star, and then the moon on the back. And I love how it's a new moon, a dark moon, because that's when I do a lot of my workings. Like, I love the new moon because it's really good for new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts, and all that. And look at how thick it is. Look at it. It's like going, like, okay, like, see, look at this. Look at, like, I mean, it's good quality, like, so this is going to be my grimoire. Now, what is the difference between a grimoire and a book of shadows? Well, to me, and I'm not saying anyone else, to me, grimoires are record books, like, or no, reference books. Books of shadows are record books, I feel. Now, can a record book be a reference book? Yeah, or vice versa? Yeah, I think so. But this one, so Books of Shadows, I keep track of my magical workings and, like, everyday uses. And that is, like, my history. Grimoires is where I go to look up, like, an herb or, like, a recipe or something. Like, that is what I want this to be. Like, now, if I have a spell in my Book of Shadows that I use constantly, like maybe a money working spell or a love spell that I use, like, constantly, like, boom, like, I'm reaching for it, like, every once a month, I will put it as a reference in this book. And I really like that idea. Now, how am I going to organize this? Well, Ember, Honey Raven, hey boo, yeah, Ember, it, in one of her grimoire videos, which she has a gorgeous grimoire. I would love to have one of those, but I mean, right now, this is, so sticky note, and then match the sticky note. Like, that's what I'm going to do. Now, will writing in this give me anxiety? Oh yeah, it will. I know it will. But I found ways to fix it. Like, I can tape over it, or I can print something out. Like, there's all these different ways I can go around it. So I'm not full of panic and anxiety while working on it. Now, will I be careful? Yeah. Yeah. You can bet your butt I'm going to be careful writing in this. But am I more at ease now that Ember showed me, like, use a sticky note, match the sticky notes, put the information in. And yeah, I took inspiration. I'm taking inspiration from Benabel. Her Books of Shadows are gorgeous. Like, or Grimoires. I think she calls them a book of records. I'm not 100% sure. Or book of records, book of something. I love how she keeps hers. I mean, they look flawless, even though she, like, points something out. I'm like, even that mistake is perfect, Benabel. You being all perfect and such. Oh, I love her. I can't wait for her new deck to come out. Oh, just got a text. So, yeah, I'm doing that. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing that, and my inspirations, like, for Grimoires, like, Ember has flawless handwriting. Her Grimoires are gorgeous. Benabel's are, like, her. So, do I want mine to be exactly like that? No. Because we have different paths. Like, I don't want to copy one bit. Can I take inspiration on how they organize it? Sure. Like, I'm taking inspiration by doing the sticky note tabs. I'm taking inspiration from Benabel. Like, her front page is really well written. I love how she writes it. Like, it's just like poetry. So, will I do a poem in the beginning? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe will I just bluntly write my intentions, like bullet points? I can't see that having bullet points, but maybe. Like, I'm going to work my own magic with this. It's going to be a while until I reach this, but I will take you on an adventure doing, like, this type, or these $1 to $5. I'll take you on a journey, like, writing notes in this, or like maybe I'll read some stuff and all that. So I will be working on my magical record keeping, because I think that might be like something that not necessarily hold me back, because nothing can hold me back. No, but I think it will just enhance it a lot more. So yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoyed this video. 3 times the charm, right? So yeah, much love and best wishes, everyone. Bye.